Hey there, Nicole McGuirk here with a tutorial on using the Stamp-a-ma-jig to get perfectly stamped images on your project. I have a bookmark here that I die cut using a paper tray ink die, and this is the Stamp-a-ma-jig, a clear sheet and then a little T-square, and they come in lots of different colors. This one here I have is black. You're going to line up your image, whether it's an image adhered to an acrylic block or a wood-mounted stamp. You're going to put your clear piece into the area there on your T-square, stamp it. Then you're going to take your clear plastic sheet, lay it over your project to get perfect placement. Place your T-square next to it, remove the plastic, and then stamp your block, butting it up against that little corner there on your T-square. So that gives you a perfectly placed image. I'm also using masking paper on this project, so I've already cut it all out and everything. It's been used before. In fact, it's got lots of color on it. Masked off the angel. Then I've stamped this stack of books on the clear sheet. Line it up and stamp it there below the little angel. And then I just use baby wipes to wipe off my Stamp-a-ma-jig sheet. I've also created a mask for the books. I'm going to use a Hero Arts Friend Definition cling stamp, ink it up with some distress ink, and then lay my bookmark down over it. I like to use my cling stamps this way, and stamp that background right on my bookmark. I'm going to take an ink blending tool and add a little ink to the edges, the same color of distress ink that I used for the text. Peel off those masks now, and there is your perfectly masked off and centered bookmark, ready to color. So you can see the Stamp-a-ma-jig saves you so many times. I showed using some unmounted rubber stamps on clear blocks, but this would be great for your wood mount stamps as well. I stamped the little saying there. It's a paper tray ink saying. And then I'm going to quickly speed through the coloring of this so you can see how she comes to life. All the colors, Copic colors that I use will be listed on my blog on September 19th. As well as links to all the products shown here. I'm going to color in her hair, give her kind of a dark blonde hair. I'm just using a couple colors this time. You don't always have, a lot of times they suggest using 3. You can use 2. Just whatever you think gives the image a nice shaded and natural look. Using some of my favorite aqua shades for her top. I love these. I think they're just so soft and pretty. Also for her matching hairband and ponytail holder. A little bit darker, adding the shading. I've used this stamp a lot, and it's fun to see just how many different ways you can use it. I've used it for some cards. I've given her different complexions. There I used the tip-to-tip technique where I added the dark green color to my blending marker, which gave a nice soft green wings for the angel. Giving her some like light khaki pants. And I just colored this really quickly. Not quite as quick as this video, but I did color it quickly. I thought this would be fun. My daughter loves these Whiff of Joy stamps. She makes her own cards with them all the time. So I made this for her because she's really been reading a lot lately. And she complained the other day that she didn't have a bookmark, so I thought this would be a fun gift for her. Just adding some color to the book, little stack of books. Anyway, I've used this for some cards with different complexions. I've had her sitting in a little meadow. I've had her sitting on a tree stump. I've used this one a ton. This is probably one of my favorite. I just love all these little angel or fairy images. Adding a little bit more color to the books. And the book that she's holding as well. Oh, adding a little glitter to her wings. I always like adding the Speak glitter pins for the jewelry accents and for the wings. And the scrolls on the pants as well. And you can keep going over it till you get the exact look that you want. That's the best thing about these Copic markers, is that you can just blend and blend and blend and your paper will never pill or tear. I'm going to finish off this last book in our hands. And not all of the image is on the bookmark. I just centered it on the bookmark and I still think it looks great and very fun. And there it is. Next, I die cut another bookmark, stamped it with that background stamp and added some inking. Now I'm just going to apply some adhesive to the bookmark with the stamped and colored images. And I'm going to just kind of sandwich them together there, the backs together. That way it gives you a very nice front and back. Add just a little bit more distress ink. Make sure that looks nice and all inked up. There we go, there's the back. And to finish it off, I'm going to take another one of these little phrases from the Paper Tray ink set, stamp set, and stamp it on the back. For more information, please visit my blog at www.nicolemawork.typepad.com on September 19th. Thanks for watching.